Good evening, Professor. My name is Janet Amos Gambeki. I'm here to continue with my vlog presentation on the cause of democracy, on the question of populism and crisis of democracy. So I'll start by defining what is populism. Populism is an ideology that considers a society. Populism is an ideology that considers a society as homogeneous and antagonistic camps. This is to define it is that the populism defines society as into two groups, I can say, which are the pure people and the corrupt elite. Okay, in the case of Poland and Hungary, we can see that during the 1989, Poland and Hungary, they set a stage for open elections and political rivalry. During the early years after the fall of communism, whereby the populist or the populism main agenda was based on negotiation and expressiveness, and its strongest element was emotion, and it based on the conspiracy of the elites against the people. But also another ideology or another agenda of the popularist was charismatic leadership, whereby the populists required charismatic leader that appears to communicate with the people directly and uses slogans in which it will it's like how should I say, a charismatic leader that will rise the emotions of the people, but not making them having a good or morally right ideas. Okay, so going to the next topic on this popularism, whereby we'll see the emergence of these popular parties in Poland, whereby we see that they emerged during the elections of the 1990, and these parties were the SPR and the LPR, which SPR was the self-defense of Republic of Poland, but also LPR was the League of Polish Families. But also it's further seen that these popularists were against liberal democracy. They saw it as an attractive democracy, and they saw it as it was dangerous to the Polish nation. But being said so, they did not come up with the what will be better than the liberal democracy. Okay, as we can see, as I explained earlier, I elaborated the emergence of these populist parties, whereby after the fall of communism or decline of communism, this is when populists came into act. But in the case of Poland and Hungary, we can see that the collapse of traditional political parties made it possible for these popularist parties to emerge, and therefore it led them to be like it led them to hold the power of these two nations. But also speaking of the main gender again, they their main purpose, or what they wanted to do, or what they did, is like they highlighted that the natural parties of the government failed to define clear policies and address public concerns. We see this populalism, it aligned with the interest of its people, whereby its citizens were worried about the country. Actually, its citizens were traditional and religious, and who were worried about cosmopolitan leaders who would have sold the country to its enemies. Therefore, these populist parties aligned well with the society goals, and in accordance with the interest of the ruling parties, we can see that they view the mainstream elite as undifferentiative and coercive. Lastly, we can see that the economic crisis that occurred in Poland and Hungary, it wasn't caused by the effects that were caused, but it was caused by the political regime that was there at that period. So we can see that yes, it was caused by the political regime that was there at that time, and we can see that these political parties caused both I wanted to say that this economic crisis was caused due to these political regimes undermining the both informal and formal sectors, but also undermining the liberal approach in their country. Thank you.